Hey, I'm Namdag Somo, and we're going to continue on with the 12-step guided meditations. We're going to do the 8th step, step 8. And in these guided meditations, they're based on the 12 steps as described in the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous and as practiced in 12-step recovery groups all over the world. The meditations are not intended to take the place of meetings, sponsors, or any existing 12-step practices, but have been designed to further support your recovery while you're actively engaged in such programs. So let us begin. The 8th step. I make a list of all those I have harmed and become willing to make amends to them all. Step 8. I make a list of all those I have harmed and become willing to make amends to them all. Step 8 is about becoming willing to do whatever it takes to make amends and involves the necessary mental and emotional preparation for the actions you will take in Step 9. The difficulty in Step 8 is in thinking about someone we don't want to approach and expecting the worst. But dread is not a necessary component of this step, and you can leave it out. Drop the dread, as the saying goes. Drop dread. This meditation can help prepare you to do just that. Once you've worked through Step 8, the meditation for Step 9 will take you further in the process. Let us begin the guided meditation now. Make yourself comfortable and close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath and let go of any tension in your body. As you feel yourself sinking into the surface you're resting on, becoming still more comfortable and relaxed. Take another slow, deep breath and feel a sense of calm and peace begin to fill you as you relax even further. And take another slow, deep breath. Let your thinking become nil. Let it wind down, smooth out, empty your mind as you become still more comfortable and relaxed. Imagine you've been sleeping a deep, sound sleep for many hours, and you're just beginning to stir awake. And the first thing you notice is that you're waking up on a soft bed of pine needles on the ground, surrounded by ancient fir trees. It's just before dawn, and the air is quite cool. The light is dim, and there's foggy mist in the air. You can smell the scent of pine and the damp coolness of the earth. It's quiet, and any sound is blanketed by the mist. Everything is a palette of soft greens, browns, and grays. Standing up, you begin to walk along a path through the trees, and you can feel the spongy ground beneath your feet. Perhaps you still feel a bit foggy from your sleep, but soon you come to a little spring, cup your hands to get a drink, and splash some of the cool, clear water on your face. Now you're really beginning to wake up a bit, and you see the trees and plants that surround you more clearly now. Nearby is a fallen log that would make a good place to sit and rest for a while. So find a comfortable spot, have a seat, and enjoy the peace and quiet here. Run your hands along the surface of the bark, and you might marvel at how beautifully nature has made this tree trunk. Not long ago, it was firmly rooted and tall, stretching upward to the sky to take in the sunlight. Once a home for birds and other creatures, now it's a bench for a passerby. And later it will become mulch and then soil for new growth. Drop down from your thinking self into your feeling self and go deeply into your own heart. Here in your heart, you can set aside worries and concerns and focus on the essential qualities in life that are most important and most supportive to your well-being. Things like love, honesty, and compassion for yourself and others. At your core, in your heart, these qualities are as natural to you as breathing. Consider one of the people you need to make amends to. Perhaps someone you already feel willing to approach. For a moment, put yourself in their position and tune into what it might feel like to experience the injury you caused them. How do you think they felt? And what was the effect on their life? Emotionally, physically, financially, or otherwise. As honestly as possible, consider how you would have felt in their place. Imagine yourself approaching that person to make amends. Take it in on a moment-to-moment, step-by-step basis. Imagine yourself proceeding with total honesty and humility, without excuses or blame, and experience them responding either with neutrality or appreciation. Take a few moments with this. Now, consider someone else with whom you know you'll need to make amends. Perhaps this time someone who may be a bit more of a challenge for you. Again, put yourself in their position and tune into what it might feel like to experience the injury you caused them. How do you think they felt? And what was the effect on their life, emotionally, physically, financially, or otherwise? As honestly as possible, consider how you would have felt in their place. Imagine yourself approaching that person to make amends. Take it in on, moment by moment, step-by-step basis. Imagine yourself proceeding with total honesty and humility, without excuses or blame, and experience them responding either with neutrality or appreciation. Take a few moments with this. And consider one other person with whom you know you'll need to make amends again. Put yourself in their position and tune into what it might feel like to experience the injury you caused them. How do you think they felt? And what was the effect on their life, emotionally, physically, financially, or otherwise? As honestly as possible, consider how you would have felt in their place. Imagine yourself approaching that person to make amends, taking it on a moment-to-moment, step-by-step basis. Imagine yourself proceeding with total honesty and humility, without excuses or blame, and experience them responding either with neutrality or appreciation. Take a few moments with this. As you continue to work with Step 8, understand that your job at this point is to simply become willing as possible to communicate clearly with each person on your list. As you continue, you'll come to realize that there is no need to dwell on trepidation or fear. All you need to do is become willing to move forward, moment by moment, step by step. The rest will unfold accordingly. It's almost time to bring this inner journey to a close, so gather together anything you have learned that you'd like to bring back with you. Gradually bring your awareness back into your body. Connect with your physical surroundings. Take your time, and when you're ready, once all your senses are back online, you're connected with your environment, open your eyes and feel awake, alert, and refreshed. And now go get your pen and paper and write about your experience now while it's still fresh in your mind. Later on, revisit this meditation to learn more. And you may want to drink a glass of water. This is hard work. Thank you, namaste, and may peace be your journey.